Are you struggling with sleep? Hey guys, Coach Christine here from Body Space Fitness, and I just want to talk to you really quick about the power and importance of sleep, all right? So unfortunately today in our society, there's this negative painting of sleep. You know, if you're not prioritizing it, you're lazy, you're not productive, the list goes on. So we need to change our mindset immediately and make sure that we're absolutely prioritizing sleep. And here's why. So even though we're sleeping, we're not actually at rest like a lot of people think. You know, our body is active, or every system in the body is very active while we're sleeping. We're going through a very, very deep restorative process during sleep, especially in the brain, all right? Our hormones are being regulated. Our mind is taking all the events from that day and creatively putting them together to process them. And actually one of a recent discovery that happened in the past few years, I forget the year, but it's actually been recently discovered that our brain has its own lymphatic system, which is called the lymphatic system. Think of it as a waste management system for your brain. So a nice analogy that I love from Nick Lambre, the online sleep coach. He's a great guy, has a lot of education towards sleep, if you want to check him out. So when you're asleep, imagine New York City at night. We're sleeping. All the buildings in New York City shrink down, and that leaves room for street sweepers to come in, clean all that crap that we know but don't even want to think about that exists on the sidewalks and the streets of New York. Gets cleaned out. All the toxins, all that stuff gets cleaned out during sleep, during nighttime. So take those New York City buildings and align them with our glial cells in the brain. That's what shrinks at night when we sleep. In the cerebrospinal fluid are those street sweepers that come through and get rid of all the toxins and plaque that exist in our brain, which are linked to Alzheimer's disease. So sleep allows our brain waste management system to clear out all those toxins and plaque, essentially, which is right there, just so important, right? And moving further, I have a whiteboard here. I was trying to be cool like Alicia from last week, but it's all backwards when I show it to you. So we are going to just put that right over here. Message number one I wanted to talk about is the direct correlation between exercise and nutrition and sleep. So sleep and exercise is a bidirectional relationship. Sleep and nutrition is a bidirectional relationship. If we get poor sleep, we're gonna have poor exercise, risk of injury, lack of motivation, our power decreases, the way we move and our ability to even do exercise that next day is very, very depleted. For nutrition, like I said before, during sleep, our hormones are regulated. So if we get poor sleep, hormone, leptin, and ghrelin are not going to be properly regulated. So that next day, leptin, which tells you that you're full, is decreased. So now we don't even know when we're full. So this leads us to increase the calories we intake the next day, 300, 500 more calories than we usually do because of this hormone not being regulated. And on the other side of things, ghrelin, the hormone that tells us when we're hungry, is increased. So once again, leading to that calorie increase the next day. So we're not being told that we're full, and we're getting told more that we're hungry. So, and then on the flip side of things, if we get good sleep, we have way better performance in the gym, our power is increased, and we have more control of our hormones when it comes to those signals of hunger and being full, and just overall better choices, because I know when I'm sleepy, sometimes all I want to have is something that's not super great for me. So if you're struggling with sleep, here is how to make it a priority. So first things first, how we connect with something is when we get a benefit out of it, right? So making sleep a priority is going to help you get anything that you want goal-wise when it comes to health and wellness, fitness, nutrition, etc. Like I just talked about. If your goal is overall health or better, like less fat, more muscle, sleep should be that foundational pillar that you build up to get to that goal on. So some ways to help make this more a priority in your life is consistency, trying every day just to get better sleep. Go to sleep if you can the same time every day. Eat your meals the same time every day. Try not to work out an hour or two before bed. Try not to eat 2 hours before you go to sleep. I know for some people this is very difficult. I know myself, like I get home at 9:30 p.m. some nights. I need to be better about when I have dinner. So there's way we can all improve here, right? So some tips that I've learned that are super helpful are have your bed and your bedroom be that connection to sleep. The only thing that should be happening in your bed is sleep and sex. All right, we shouldn't be eating. We shouldn't be on our laptop, on our phone, reading a book. Anything that isn't sleep or sex, don't do it in the bed. Don't even do it in the bedroom. So, and think about this. So a fun analogy I like is you don't show up to the dinner table and wait to get hungry. I'm at my dinner table right now. I'm not, I wonder when I'm going to get hungry. No, you go to the dinner table when you're hungry, when it's time to eat. The same thing should be for sleep. Go to sleep, go to bed when you're sleepy. Once again, of course, trying to keep that consistency. If we build that consistency, that rhythm through our body loves consistency and rhythm, and we try to go to bed, we should be getting sleepy at the same time every night. Some other great tips that I love are, an hour before you go to bed, dim the lights, cool down the temperature in your house or your apartment. I also love to journal before I go to sleep. And this is a very, very great coaching tool as well for anyone. So I know for me, as soon as my head hits the pillow, all the thoughts of my day come to mind. I wish I said this back to so-and-so. I wish, I did that. I can't believe I said that. I wish I was able to clean, all those, you guys know, all those things come rushing to your head as soon as you lay down, because it's the first time all day you have your mind to yourself. So brain dump, get a journal, do it outside of the bedroom, and write down everything that made your day positive, bugged you, stressed you out, what you want to do tomorrow, what you need to do for the rest of the week, anything that could keep you up, write it down, brain dump it outside the bed. Now, if you go to sleep while you're sleepy, you did your brain dump, you cooled the temperature down, you dimmed the lights, and you fell asleep, and then you wake up at 2 a.m. and you're laying there. If you lay there for 5 to 10 minutes and fall back to sleep, okay, that's fine. But if it hits that 15-minute mark, even that 10-minute mark, and you're still laying there, you can't actively fall asleep. That's not a thing. So what you need to do is remember, bed is for when you're sleepy. Get up, leave your bedroom, go do something for 20 minutes, and then you're going to get sleepy again, come back and go to sleep, rather than laying there actively trying to fall asleep, thinking about, oh my God, if I fall asleep right now, I have only 5 hours left to sleep, or, your mind just goes crazy. So get up, leave for 20 minutes, do something that will make you sleepy, clean, I don't know, whatever, and then come back to bed and then fall asleep. And also, guys, last tip here, and then I'll let you go. A good night's sleep starts with a productive morning. When you wake up, get out there in the sunshine. I know it's hard right now with the quarantine, but if you can just go outside, get a little walk in, or just get some sunlight, that will be such a great way to start your day, start that circadian, or starting that rhythm of that day for your body. And then what I like to also suggest is a daylight lamp rather than a alarm clock that just abruptly wakes you up and takes you out of that circadian rhythm. Is a nice daylight that slowly wakes you up with light, and it's just a lot more pleasant. Also, if you're someone who works in an office throughout the day, you can't, in normal life, and you can't get out and walk in the sunshine or vice versa, get a lamp for your office, your work area, like a daylight lamp that actually gives you that feeling of being out in the sun throughout the day. guys, that's it for me right now. I don't want to take too much of your time, but if you have any questions about sleep coaching, recovery in general, guys, this stuff is so important. You know, we only have so much energy in our body, like say in a week's time frame. If we're using it all for all these excessive workouts, our family, our work, which all are very important things, but we don't leave enough energy for rest and for sleep, we're not going to get anywhere in our goals. All right, guys, it's so important for overall health and wellness, mortality rates, all that stuff. Sorry, like slamming my hands a lot, but it's so important that we make sleep a priority. If you haven't been doing it, now's a good time to focus on that. Try to get into a better rhythm. I know since the days, you know, it's felt like we've been doing this for 2 months already. We don't know what day or time it is ever. Try to make this rhythm and this pattern for yourself now. Try to get that consistency down now. It will be a big help, I promise you. Thank you guys so much. Reach out to me, Christine Torde, on Instagram if you need anything, or Body Space Fitness will help you with any exercise, nutrition, recovery goals that you have. And if you have any questions about virtual training, virtual classes, or just program design, let us know. Thanks. Bye.